let's have some PPMD discussion since we had some questions about PPMD. So, do I believe PPMD can be top 15 at the moment? I clearly believe that he still might be top 15, and I also do believe with a very short amount of practice, like short amount of time, he can maybe not easily, but he can get back into the top 6 level pretty fast. PPMD has always been a player that's been kind of isolated from like the best regions. Uh, so honestly, I have a hard time seeing why it would take him that long, because he's always been more of a thinker. He's always been more like analyzing, and even though he hasn't been playing for a long time in tournaments, he's probably stayed updated with the meta, watching tournaments and so. At least I would guess so. Um, so his first tournament, I believe he will place somewhere around top 15, but it's also that kinda good chance that he's gonna be like making a very very good run. Uh, and he also had the factor of having two characters. I know he has said a little bit that he's probably going to focus on one more than the other when he's coming back, but some players does way better against his Marth, and some players does way better against his Falco. It's very few that is actually able to handle both of them. Um, so he has that edge as well against a lot of people. Like, the meta has changed a lot since like 2014 and 15 and stuff, but at times I feel like people exaggerate how much it's actually changed. So when he said 2 to 6 months and he will be back to top 6, or at least someone told me he said that, I totally believe that. I feel like a lot of people actually do not truly understand how smart PPMD is as a player. So if PP says 2 to 6 months, then I will say 2 to 6 months. But yeah, that's what I think. What do you guys think?
Honestly, yeah, like I can see that. Um, the way that I like my feelings tells me that he's like he can play and get kind of good result. Like he can probably get good result as well. I just mean that people are pretty close to each other. So it's like I feel that he might be close to lose, but he will clutch it out at the end. But like he will have a sort of rough that some people he might struggle. I don't know. It's just that come back to the tournament, maybe closer to uh, Axe or my case or like certain players around 30 and to like top 1. I feel that he can be close to lose, but he will get back. He will get back to his footing.
Axe would probably be one of the harder players for him to beat, since Axe Pikachu normally like beats Marth players, and Peepee's
Yeah.
Falco was never like the strongest against
Yeah.
Pikachu.
I just meant more
But
like the people have become better in
yeah,
this game. So I think the playing between like someone 28th or 16, I think that could be like the player who's ranked 16 better. But I mean like I think it's gonna be close at the beginning, but then after a few tournaments he will like be more consistent to beat them.
yeah,
Maybe a shaky start. Uh, Marth is probably have become more popular than Apex, according to me. Like that's how I feel. Seeing more Marvs, they're getting better. They're playing more like how PB played. So I feel that the return of Falco would probably be the best choice with how few Falcos that play the way that he does. I feel that his Falco could probably come back, maybe do some new stuff, but I feel the way that he played Falco is not something that most Falco player does.
no, they play
And
very
you
different.
don't
from
see
PP.
that many Falcos either. So I just feel that the best move would be to focus on Falco at the start and then pick up Marth again. if it's gonna focusing on one. That's sort of how I feel, and he would. I don't know. I just get the feeling that he will probably do the best with Falco. He should start with Falco, according to me at least.
Yeah, no, I could see that. And I think he said at one time he want to focus more on Falco since a lot of people talk very badly about Falco these days. So
Yeah.
I can totally see that.
So that's a little bit how I feel about the situation. That people have become better with Marth, and the Falco meta have kind of stopped. You don't, at least for me, I don't see that many Falcos playing Falco, not the same way, or like they just playing Falco in a way that I feel that kind of slowed down. I feel with Hello PP there will be more Falcos as well, so it will be a sort of like a character. Sure, he's still a popular character, but yeah, I just get the feeling that he can get back pretty good.
Yeah.
With Falco. Like the way that he plays, and you don't see Falco as much anymore, especially at the top.
Yeah.
So I feel that can be good.
Yeah, and I think his return is gonna
It's gonna be sick.
yeah, it's gonna be sick.